Well, hello from Arizona. Look at this pack rat condo over here. Bruno, hey, stay away from there, boy. Them thorns will get you. Look at all the thorns right there. All that fuzzy looking stuff on the ground, that's cholla thorns. They drag them in there so critters don't dig them up. But anyway, look who I got out today. Woot woot.
Hey y'all.
Tammy's out hunting with me today, along with Bruno. We're on a club claim here in Arizona at San Domingo. And I got a nugget right over there yesterday. And I was training somebody, so I didn't even have the camera on. I'm going to show you the nugget in a minute. But we're going to hunt it here a little bit and hope to get a couple today. Even one would be nice.
I need a nugget. I haven't got a nugget since I got the 5 nuggets in Gold Basin. This is my first time out in over a month. So yeah, I need a nugget.
She kicked my butt pretty good at Gold Basin. So anyway, Bruno, we're going to try to keep him out of the thorns.
Yeah.
And I'll get back with you when we get a target, or when I get a target. She's going to be off on her own. We can't be anywhere near each other with these 6,000s. If we're within, geez, I don't know, 500 feet of each other, they just go nuts. So we got to stay far enough apart that we're not interfering with each other, and we're going to try to find some gold. All righty, as promised, here's a nugget from yesterday. It's a nice little piece. And I got that over, Tammy's over there hunting where I got it. Sorry about the shadow there. But nice little piece of gold. And today, my friends, I'm going to make up to you for all the attempts I already made trying to show you how to work this machine. And I actually have a chest mount on today, as you can see. So with the chest mount, maybe I'll be able to show the settings a little bit better. But I'm going to show you how to work this machine and how I work it and how it works best for me. So without further ado, I'm going to get set up and we're going to do this. Okay, here we are. This is the MineLab GPX 6000. And I've done some instructional videos on this machine before, but some folks were having trouble seeing me hit the buttons. There goes Bruno. He always has to photobomb me. Seeing the buttons and what I was actually doing. And we've got a target I put in the ground right here. It's not a natural target. But I'm going to show you how I set the machine up and work it. And then I'm going to go hunt. Okay, this is very simple. You've got your on-off right here. This button over here on the side is your backlight, where you see this little star thing. Right here with a little connect gizmo is for your Bluetooth headphones. You push that in, you turn it on. It'll start flashing on the screen. And you hold the center button on your headphones, which are wireless, and it'll beep. It'll go beep, boop, like that. And you keep holding that button, and it'll beep 2 more times, like beep, beep. And you let go, and it'll connect. To shut it off, you simply hold the center button on the headphones, and instead of with the up tone, you get a beep, beep, boop as it shuts off. And you can shut it off here, it shut itself off. Volume right here, up or down, on the side again. Okay, like I said, on off here. This is minus and plus on your sensitivity. This is your air tune and ground balance, your setup button basically. And this is ground difficulty. You've got hard ground, which is wavy line, and you've got easier ground, which is a smooth line. This also doubles as turning the threshold on and off. And I'm going to show you why that's pretty important here in about 2 seconds. Okay, so we turn the machine on. Hold the button in with this thing 4 inches off the ground, just like this. And we're going to wait for it to beep 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And we pump. We're balancing now. First it did the EMI. You'll hear it kick in. Okay, it's kicked in and ready to go now. And a lot of times when you first turn this machine on, it's a little squirrely and noisy. And plus we have Tammy right up on the hill working with her machine. And so that's going to be a little bit of the noise we hear too. And right now we're set up in difficult ground. And if you see if I push this button, watch right here. That would be for easier ground, and this is for more difficult. Now if we had the headphones on and weren't so close to this camera, this machine would be a lot quieter and without somebody up the hill. Okay, we got volume here. up or down. And you got your sensitivity. I can go all the way down to here. You notice that gets a lot of the air noise going. And we have a target right here, a small one. Even turned all the way down, if you need to do it. The machine was still here quite well. Okay, we're gonna go up 2 more. 1, 2. Unlike previous models, the sensitivity on this machine does much more to help you with the ground and without losing depth on a target, even a small target. And we got a plane going overhead, so I'm going to shut off for just a second here. Okay, I'm back. Here we go over this target again. Now we're set at about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 clicks. Okay, so now we're going to go up to 6 clicks. And this is the position I like. You can hear it's a little more what I call wavery, but the technology in this machine, it's always going to be giving you a little bit of a as it runs, kind of like the SDC 2300 does. And that's just the nature of the beast. That's how the machine works. But now, we can hear that target quite a bit better. Though we could hear it in the other settings, quite easy to hear in that setting, isn't it? Okay, now we're going to go up, all the way up to auto 1, which is the next click. The last 2 clicks are auto. Auto 1 and auto 2. Here's auto 1. Uh-oh, we lost the threshold. Okay, I do not like hunting without a threshold. You've heard me say it over and over. I don't like it, and I normally will not do it except with a gold monster, because it doesn't have one. So listen to the target quality. It's still there, but this button has a double function. I'm going to hold this button for 4 seconds. This is your ground button. Now we have a threshold in auto 1. Now listen to the same target. A much sharper edge on it. And just for giggles, we'll go up into auto 2. And what auto does is tries to handle a lot of the ground noise and stuff for you. I honestly spend most of my time hunting in probably about 6 or 7 clicks because of the ground out here is pretty tough. A place like Gold Basin, I was able to hunt an auto, no problem. But right now we're in auto 1 still, and I'm going to turn the threshold back off and let you hear it again. Off. And we're going to turn it back on. So those folks that just can't stand to have that threshold running, there's an option. But that target is not as loud. And I'm going to go up a little bit now. We're about 3 or 4 inches up and starting to lose it. Now this is a planted target. In natural ground, the targets, you can hear them a lot deeper than you can in the target somebody buried. Okay, so we're going to turn the threshold back on. There we go again. We've obviously gained an inch or a little bit better depth. That's the difference between walking away from a target or getting it. Okay, now where I like to hunt is right about here, around 7 clicks. That's 7 of these dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and there is still a neat trick. I can still shut off the threshold by holding this button. Now this is in manual, about 7 clicks I think it is. Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we're at 8 clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, no, we're at 7, okay. Got a honeybee helping here. Okay, now we're going to turn the threshold back on. There is a very clear difference in the potency, the sound, and the way that target sounds, okay? That's very important. Now, the ground balance button is simply for, if I get in ground, it starts getting a little, you can tell it's the ground. You pump it like this and you can hear ground noise going up and down. Hold this button in the back, hold it down, start pumping and let go and keep pumping. This smooths the ground out for you. Okay, so a lot of times during the day, you're also going to run into areas or times when the machine's going to start getting squirrely on you. I mean, it just starts acting a little too squirrely. And if I hold it still long enough, it'll do this. Like you can hear right now, it's getting a little bit unstable. It doesn't like being held still. Okay, so I'm going to lift it up, and this is your retune button, and also it'll ground balance. So you hit this button and wait for 3 beeps. Listen, 4 inches above the ground. 1, 2, 3, and you pump. Not too fast, not too slow, right to the ground. And smooth it right back out. And remember, some of that wavering you're hearing, it isn't sporadic, it isn't abnormal. Okay, this is the sound the machine makes most of the time when you're working. You're just hearing it work. Okay, you can't be anywhere near another 6,000. I mean, I'm from Tammy right now, I'm probably 500-600 feet or better away just to get this thing to calm down. Some pinpointers work from what I've been told, most don't. The Gold Monster, you can get real close and work right with somebody with this machine. Other machines, you can't do it. It'll drive them absolutely insane. For some reason, that Gold Monster will work right along with it. Now, I haven't tried any of the other MindLab pulse induction machines, but I'm guessing the result would be the same. Okay, now we're going to come back and I'm going to show you what that target is and go over a few other things. Okay, we still got jets and airplanes buzzing around too, but okay, here we go. Now remember, right now we're in 7 clicks manual with a threshold. That target's in the ground a little ways. We're hearing it clearly. Hear clearly at least 5 inches above the ground there. But as far as we're going, we're going to go over this one more time. Okay, this is your ground difficulty or not. Easy ground, difficult ground. If you have to ground balance a lot or you're having trouble keeping the machine stable, likely switch to difficult ground. Okay, this is your sensitivity adjustment, and the top 2 clicks, remember, are manual. And with this button too, the ground difficulty, you can change to have a threshold or no threshold, your choice. This is your auto tune button and ground balance. That's how you start the machine up. You hold it above the ground, 4 inches, you hit it, and you can do this without turning the machine off or on. That function happens automatically when you first turn the machine on for the day. It goes through that same function, but as you run into difficult ground or difficult noise or whatever, you can change it without shutting the machine off just by hitting this button. You got your volume on this side, you got your Bluetooth hook up here, and you got a light here. And there's one thing to remember. When you switch coils on this machine, it knows which coil you have on the machine. And some of these functions are going to change. And as you learn your machine, you'll learn to pick up on that. And maybe later I'll do one using the double D coil, because the machine knows immediately when you turn it on that the double D coil is on there and not the coil I have on now, which is a mono. Well, check this out. That's a big one. It says 30, I believe. My old eyes can't see it real well. Maybe you can see it better. I think it says 3555. Have to look when I get home. It's an oldie, I bet. 38. 3855 perhaps. Never seen one like it. Yeah, cool find. Alrighty, I shut off the headphones so you guys could hear this. Sounds pretty trashy to me. Where is it? Right in here. Shallow. Or not. Right here. Come on. Down a little deeper than I thought, I guess. There it is. Okay, we moved it. Machine's a little noisy. Tammy's right over the hill. Let me quiet it down a little bit here. Show me the target. That's better. Still in the pile. Whatever it is, it's big. I'm pushing it around. A lot of times that means it's a light piece of trash, like iron or something, or a piece of wire. It's going to be a real pain in the butt, and it's exactly what it was, a piece of wire just getting pushed around as I was digging. Yippee-yi-okay. Well, I got the training video in, but I didn't get any gold. Found a lot of trash, and I think Tammy found a lot of trash too, from what she said.
Trash, trash, trash,
Trash, trash, trash. We ought to write us a song.
I know, right?
Trash, trash, trash. Somebody write us a song, would you?
Yeah, man.
For the trash days. She's putting a new battery in. We're out long enough to wear a couple batteries down.
I really wanted a Nugget.
I wanted a Nugget too, but didn't get one. So anyway, my friends, if you like the videos, yada, 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 you know all that. See you on the next one. Nugget Shooter out.